morning and welcome to the Welcome Assembly. My name is Mr. Galt and I am honored to be one of the first faces you see this year at SCCA. Now, many of you have already probably received a phone call from your homeroom teacher for the welcome call. If you haven't, if you see a strange South Carolina number call you this week, go ahead and pick up. It's probably not a telemarketer. It's just your homeroom teacher wanting to give you some words of advice and to welcome you into the school. Now, speaking of people who want to welcome you, this is what this assembly is all about today. We're going to hear from our administrators at the high school who want to introduce themselves and give you some words of advice. So, let's start with our head honcha herself, Mrs. Hughes. Mrs. Hughes?
Welcome, high school students, to the 2020-2021 school year. We are thrilled to have you here and cannot wait to start this next chapter of your high school lives. I am Alicia Hughes. I am the high school principal, and I have been at South Carolina Connections Academy since January of 2010. So I've been here over 10 years and love nothing more than serving the students of this school. I started in education way back in 1999 as a middle school teacher. And when I came to SCCA, I was a high school social studies teacher. I then went on to be the assistant principal of the high school and moved into this role just over a year ago. I cannot wait to watch each of you grow in the months ahead, and I cannot wait to help you adapt to this virtual environment. So I am looking forward to amazing things to come, and if you need anything at all, please do not hesitate to reach out to me.
Thank you there, Mrs. Hughes. You guys are so lucky to have her as your principal. I am not just saying that because she is my boss, but because she cares deeply about you guys and wants to make sure that you guys get graduated, to get the diploma. Speaking of other folks who are here to make sure that you guys get your diploma, let's go and introduce you to our assistant principals.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to the 2020-2021 school year. My name is Erin Heinem, and I am the 9th and 12th grade assistant principal. I am so excited to get this school year started and can't wait to work with each of you this year and see all the amazing things you're going to accomplish.
Hi, my name is Jenny Dean. I am the 10th and 11th grade assistant principal here at South Carolina Connections Academy. I just want to say welcome to the 2021 school year. If you are a returning student, we're so happy to have you back. If you're a new student, we're excited to have you. If there is ever anything you need, you can give me a call, you can send me a text, or you can send me a webmail and I'll be happy to help you. But most of all, welcome to the 2021 school year.
Thank you, assistant principals. All right, so now that you know that you are in good hands, our administrators have come up with a top 10 list of things that you guys should do to be successful this year. So if you are new to our school, welcome. You definitely want to pay attention to this. And if you are one of our returning students, welcome back and still pay attention to these 10 important tips.
So after 10 years of being in virtual education, we have come up with some tips for success to make this school year your best yet. So please pay close attention to these, as these will guarantee you have a wonderful school year. The first tip to success would be to ensure that you are attending live lessons. We have seen that students who attend live lessons regularly are the most successful at South Carolina Connections Academy. This allows you to engage in your learning, to receive that high quality education, and to build relationships with your classmates. So please, when you get invited to live lessons, when you see them appear on your planner, please make sure to attend. Also, make sure you're checking your webmail daily. As you know, you are not sitting in a classroom with a teacher standing right in front of you delivering important information. The best way for our staff to communicate is by sending webmails. And so we want to make sure that that is a consistent part of your day, that you log in and you review whatever webmails have been sent to you. Webmails include things like weekly newsletters, updates on live lessons, or just important information about the assignments that you will be completing that week. So please, please, please make sure you check your webmail daily. Oh, and this is a big one. Take your time on your work. There is no reward for finishing quickly. You do not have to mark a lesson complete in record time. We want to make sure that you are going through every part of your lesson and that you are fully understanding the material before you take that assessment at the end. When you get to that assessment, it is crucial that you take your time and do your best work. You do not need to rush. You need to read each question thoroughly and be sure that you are thinking through your answer choices.
Tip number 4, set up a dedicated workspace. So having a space dedicated to school is important for your success and for your ability to focus. Some things we recommend are folders or notebooks for every subject. This allows you to organize yourself a little bit better, take notes on a certain subject, and then you'll be able to go back and find those notes when you're studying for that class later on. Some students use a whiteboard and a dry erase marker for quick little notes. Also, it's helpful if you have a webcam and a microphone. This will allow you to communicate better with your teacher in a live lesson setting. Also, it helps you communicate with your peers in a live lesson when there are breakout rooms and things like that. So that it is good to have if you can get a webcam and microphone on your computer. Also, number 1, the biggest thing is free from distractions. So make sure your workspace is free from things that are going to distract you. For example, if I had a TV on in my workspace and it was on all day, I probably wouldn't be getting much work done. So that would distract me. For my children, if they had a video game right beside them, they would probably be distracted and not wanting to do their schoolwork. So just be sure you know what distracts you and be sure and stay away from that during the time you are working on school. Tip number 5 is to return staff communication within 24 hours. There will be times when teachers, counselors, and administrators, when we're reaching out to you, we want to either, see if you need anything, see how you're doing, help you with one of your assignments if there's something you need some extra help on, or just to tell you what a great job you're doing. But we do ask that if you don't answer, say we give you a call and leave a message, we ask that you return that phone call within 24 hours. Same with text, same with webmails. And we will also do the same to you because it's important because we are in an online environment, communication is number 1. So we just want to let you know that this is important and just be looking out for teachers contacting you because that's what they do and that's how they communicate with you. Okay, tip number 6, a routine is key. So it's good to establish a routine and that does help with student success. We first ask you, think about the optimal work time for you. Like, when do you do your best work? For me, that would be in the mornings. So I schedule a lot of the things that I really need to think through early in the morning. So whenever you do your best work, that's probably where you should build your schedule around, okay, that's when I need to do a lot of this schoolwork that I'm working on. We also ask you and encourage you to take breaks when you need it. Some students do that between lessons. Some set a timer and do it every hour. Also build in your lunch time so you're getting your nutrition throughout the day. If you need a snack, if you need to go outside and take a walk and get away for a minute, but just give yourself a routine. And if you need help with that, you can talk to your homeroom teacher. They can definitely help you come up with a routine that works best for you. Tip number 7. Use the resources available if the need arises. So we have instructional support and technology support available. Your teachers are who you go to for that instructional support. When you have tech issues or issues like with lessons not opening up or videos not showing up right, or the microphone or your webcams having trouble, you can call our 800 number and they can help you and they can troubleshoot and figure out what you need and help you get that technology working. And so that number is 800-382-6010.
Tip number 8, Set goals to reach your highest potential. Be an active participant in your learning. Teachers will work with students to set individual goals, and two-way communication between teachers and learning coaches is essential. Tip number 9, expect the learning curve. As with anything new, transitioning to a virtual learning environment comes with a learning curve. Give yourself time, especially this first month of school, to learn the ins and outs of virtual learning. It will all come together and be okay. Just be patient with yourself and reach out when you need help. Tip number 10, remember that you are not alone. Our mission at SCCA is learning for all, and that means every single student. Teachers, administration, and staff are all working towards the same goal for your child to be successful. We are all here to help. Please reach out if and when you need to. Thank you and have a great school year. And remember, every child deserves a champion, an adult who will never give up on them, who understands the power of connection and insists that they become the best they can possibly be.
All right, well, I think that was some excellent advice for everyone, and thank you so much. Now, we're going to let this music play in the background because you are not alone. Sometimes you feel like you're alone because you just sit in your computer, but we are here for you. All of your teachers want you to be successful, and all of your teachers want you to graduate. So let's work together to make sure that happens. Now, as we are exiting our virtual auditorium, letting you know, if you're watching this live, you have your homeroom live lesson welcome at 9:30. So go back and check the webmails if you've forgotten where that is, and you'll get your link to go to your homeroom. But we hope that you enjoyed our first assembly. We'll be doing some more of these this year, but have a great, fantastic first day of school, and we'll see you in the future. Thanks again.